right, hello again. Welcome to my third video, part 3. In this video, we will be going over how I deployed my application. I'll demonstrate my app, and then we will reflect on it. So I chose to deploy my app using Heroku. I connected my Heroku account to my GitHub repo, which contained the code for my app. And I also enabled automatic deploy. So whenever I updated the code and committed it to my repo, it would automatically redeploy. Otherwise, I would run out of free deploys for this application pretty quickly because the process ended up being quite the bugger. It would build and deploy successfully, or at least Heroku said it would. But then when I tried to access it through the browser, it would come up with an application error and told me to check the logs to figure out what's going on. So after I checked the logs, I researched the errors and tried to look for the corresponding solutions online. And through a lot of trial and error, I was able to figure out how to change the code for my port so that Heroku could bind to my port because it was not binding. But once I added the code process.env.port, then it was able to bind to my port. It was also struggling to communicate with my database, as I mentioned earlier in previous videos. So then I moved to Mongo Atlas instead of Compass, which is what I started with. And that made it a lot easier to be able to input my connection string into my code because previously it was using localhost, and that ended up being problematic with Heroku to communicate to. So then I was able to also change the access settings to access anywhere in order for Heroku to be able to connect to the database. And then it worked pretty well. So I did not use Docker to containerize my application because after weeks of research and trial and error, I still have not been able to get it to work on my machine. So I just did without it. All right, now I will demonstrate my app. So here's the home page. You go to create account. Jen at mit.edu, and we'll just do password and create account, success message, and add another account. You go to all data, and there's Jen at the bottom with starting balance of 0. We can log in now. Let's see, mit.edu with password, log in, success, and the option to authenticate again. Let's do a deposit. We'll start with Jen again, since it starts out at 0. We'll do 500 deposit. There's the balance right there at 500. Withdraw. And let's do 250 to withdraw. There's the updated balance. You can also check your balance. And just brings up the object again at 250. Check all data. There's Jen with balance of 250. It's all updated. You can also click log out, and that'll take you back to the home page. So that is my app. And on reflecting on my app, I would have liked to add more features like edit and delete users on the all data page. I'd like to update the styling, utilize Firebase for authentication, make more use of the context to display the user's email and the navigation bar. There's a lot more I would have loved to do, but I still feel like I have somewhat of a limited understanding of just how everything communicates together. So I look forward to continuing diving deep into those topics. And I really enjoyed this course, and I appreciate all the time and effort that's been put into it. So thanks for watching and have a good day.